Come on, United, let's do this. Oh, I've just managed to get back in time. Live stream, match companion, watch along for the game. Join me this evening for Manchester United versus Manchester City at Old Trafford in the Premier League. Come on, my son! The game's just kicked off 2 minutes 40 seconds ago. The clock is currently on 2 minutes 45 seconds now. If you guys want to sync up. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for stopping by on the live stream. Just going to give you my live reaction throughout the game as we go along here. Huge game for Manchester United, of course, with top four looming or top four hopes in doubt. This is a huge game for us. At the same time, the Scousers will be actually cheering for us for a change, because this can have a huge impact into where the Premier League trophy actually goes come the end of the season. So in one way, it would be actually better if we lost tonight. So the Scousers have less chance of winning the title. But obviously we can't think like that. Holy shit, here comes City. Good defending from United in this instance here. Bit of a ropey lineup from Manchester United at the moment tonight, I'd have to say. Doesn't look fantastic. Looks like we're playing five at the back here. How's it going, everyone who's tuning in? I can see there's a few comments coming in. Just going to shout out everyone here that's commented right at the start of this stream. Obi-Wan, Eddie Holloway, Connor Watt, Fez Hun, Ice Queen Gaming, Stephen Zevon. How's it going? 3 minutes, 49 seconds gone on the clock, lads and lasses. Oh, it's tense up in here. Huge game, obviously. Massive implications for what happens come the end of the season and also for our top four hopes. This is huge. Ordinarily, I'd be hoping that anything could happen just to stop Liverpool from winning the title. But, of course, Manchester United can still get top four. It's unlikely, but we can still do it. So hoping that we can get the win over City tonight. Obviously, their form has been so much better than ours, apart from that defeat to Spurs in the Champions League ties, which were incredible games. Obviously, they did Spurs in the league, and their form's just way better than ours, and they've just got a better team than United at the moment, which obviously pains me to say that, but everyone knows it's true. So this is just a case of, can Manchester United turn up on Derby Day when all form goes out the window, lads? When all form goes out the window and do the business. 4 minutes, 45 seconds gone on the clock. Chris Burrows, Northern Nightmare, how's it going, everyone? Thanks for stopping by on the live stream here. Just about to crack open a Coors Light, a.k.a. Yank Piss in a can. Haven't had a beer in, I don't know, about 6 months, actually. I just thought oh, shit. It's a little bit of a sprayer, that one. I thought I'd crack one open on the live stream tonight, seeing as you're all taking the time to join in. Hopefully you're watching the game tonight. If you're not watching the game, obviously I'd keep you up to date with what's happening during the game. I'm going to start commentating on it very soon. And Ashley Clunge is currently taking a throw in at the side of the pitch here. Ashley Clunge with a throw. And of course, possession is gifted to City. Can the lad even do a throw in? That's what I want to know. You know, okay, he has been a good servant to United over the years. But let's be honest now. Andreas Pereira having a bit of argy-bargy here. A bit of handbags with David Silva. Of course, Pereira starting the game. I'd much rather see our younger players like him given opportunities than some of the melt jobs that we're currently selecting. But there you go. I mean, Young's still in the team. Our defence looks like an absolute calamity. It's clunge-tastic is what it is. But here we go. 6 minutes on the clock. Pass back to De Gea. We've given the ball away. And we've won it back here. So, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a tentative start from United here. City definitely looking slightly better at the moment, looking more comfortable. Obviously, the ball is in our half at the moment. But certainly chances few and far between at the moment. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer getting his ear chewed off there by Mike Phelan. Couple of sage bits of advice he's just administering out there. Viking Red comments and says, Pig is nervous. You're right about that, pal. I do feel pretty damn nervous. Had to crack open a beer. Do you know what I mean? Just to calm the old nerves down a little bit. City with a free kick into the box. It's partially cleared away, but it goes back out to City down the right-hand side. Oh, dear, this is not good. We've got 11 men literally on our own box at the moment. We're camped out. They're camped out in our half at the moment already. 7 minutes into the game. All United players deep behind the ball. Oh, dear. Alexander Zinchenko for Man City has a 100% record in the Premier League. 18 games, 18 wins. What the fuck? Chris Burrows comments and says, I'm drinking as well, Piggy. I don't blame you. Calm the nerves. Rugger comments, how many beers are you going to drink, Pig? Literally just a couple. I went to the shop, bought 4 Coors Lights earlier. I'm probably not going to have them all. I'm just going to have a couple tonight. Even though realistically, for both my size, it's like having a thimble, man. Yeah, apologies for the lack of live streams on the channel. Obviously, with work and things like that, it's been quite difficult for me to actually get on, get set up and stuff because of work. But obviously, tonight I'm able to do it. Anytime I am able to do it, if there's a big game I can obviously make room for, such as this one, then I will absolutely do that. So thank you very much for your patience. Excuse me. Got a little bit of a cold at the moment. Definitely feeling a little bit under the weather, but here I am. City passing it around to the goalkeeper there. Company. Excuse me. Company, the AKA Mr. Alien Head, just puts it out. Alex Rincon in the house with a super chat. How's it going, Alex Rincon? Comments and says, so far so good. Yep, well, we haven't conceded yet. Oh! Man United trying to thread a ball through into City's box there, but they deal with it. And they break out with possession here, but then Manchester United win it back. Luke Shaw currently on the ball. And we're going all the way back to the goalie, pretty much. What are you doing? Gundogan. Man United got an opportunity here. And it's a foul, ref. Yes, that's right. So we've just got won the ball back on the break. Jesse Lingard breaks forward, taken down. It's a foul. Manchester United win a free kick quite near the middle of the pitch here. It was actually Rashford, was it? Or Lingard who's taken the foul. Vincent Kompany certainly has got a noggin on him, doesn't he? Look at the size of that thing. It's glimmering in the old Trafford moonlight there. Under the old headlights. Oh, dear. 9 minutes, 50 seconds in, lads and lasses. If you're just joining us, if you want to sync up, that's where we're currently at. Just approaching the 10-minute mark. It's 0-0 at Old Trafford right now. Super chat from Anthony Kaufman. Thank you for stopping by, Anthony. Nice to see you live, Piggy comments. Nice to see you too, Anthony. I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream. Able to do it tonight, so here I am to give you my live reaction. Go on, son, Jesse Lingard! Oh, Man City just deal with it. Back to the keeper it goes. Go on, sons. This is a good start from United. Here we go. Oof. Pereira on the ball. What can he do? He's dispossessed. No. Shaw wins it back. Ball into the back stick. Oh, and the keeper's just gathered it up there. Crikey. Good bit of play from United there. Actually looked semi-decent for a change there. I think Paul Pogba did reasonably well there. I'm watching it on a very tiny screen, so it's hard to make out some of these guys. Man City, though, when they've got possession, they just look so much more comfortable than us. Obviously, when we get possession, we're trying to hit them quickly on the break, and it's more likely that we're going to give the ball away because we are trying to break forward quickly. And City, they just get the ball. They camp out in our half, like currently now. We've got 11 men behind the ball. Pretty much, City, all of their players are in our half. That's how it's going to be. And you can't really allow City to do that. We've seen that when we've just tried to defend and tried to hit them on the counter at times, and we've allowed them the opportunity to just pass it around and work their chances and be patient with their play. That's what benefits City. You've got to get in them. You've got to get up them. Do you know what I mean? You've got to disrupt their flow. And, of course, the way you can do that is to play direct attacking football yourself. You know, obviously they're slowing it down. They're keeping on of it. But if you can get the ball and hit them quickly and hurt them, but also at the same time, not be so standoffish when we're defending, because obviously City, that's how they want to play. They want the ball in front of us. And at the moment, it looks like we're doing what Jose did, which is just letting them have it, you know, until it gets to our final third. And then obviously we close it all down. But what I'd like to see is us defending further up the pitch, closing down more rapidly in the centre of the park there, which we haven't started this game doing. But again, we're not doing badly so far. Luke Shaw to Pogba. Pogba plays a cheeky ball into the box there, but in the end it's too much on it. And it is gathered up by the goalie. So here we go. So far, the action areas, percentage-wise, there's been more action in City's final third, which is absolutely majestic. It's a good start from United. Obviously, at Old Trafford, you would expect us to mount some sort of a challenge against City. City are a great team. They're obviously vying for that Premier League trophy this season. But on Derby Day, it all goes out the window, lads and lasses. Holy shit, here comes City with a chance on the edge of the area. And it's played in. David Silva. Oh, good bit of play by City. They're very dangerous. That's good defending from Manchester United, though. The back line doing its job well there. And they couldn't get through that back five we've got there, that bank of players. But as I say, at the moment, it is looking like we are just allowing City to play in front of them. We're not really looking to close them down too early on, just when it gets into a dangerous position, which, you know, is good for obviously conserving energy and stuff like that. But it is going to allow City the dominance of this possession right now in this early portion of the game here. 13 minutes, 30 seconds gone. City looking to play a ball into the box here. Raheem Sterling plays it back there. And back to City's goalie. Ederson's got some serious tats, man. How's it going anyway, everyone? Everybody who is tuning in, thanks for stopping me wherever you're tuning in from in the world. Get your locations in, actually. Always interested here. Holy shit balls! Oh, City just had a deflected chance. Chris Smalling, Mr. Pineapple Head himself, managed to get something on it, which trickled to the grateful hands of David De Gea there. But I just take my eye off the action for one moment. It's Raheem Sterling with a shot. Chris Smalling does a good job to stick out a foot and get something on it, which just slows the ball down enough. And David De Gea does a fantastic job of reacting because his weight's going one way. He manages to react quick enough, shift his weight the other direction, leap across and make the save there to gather the ball up. But fantastic bit of defending there from Chris Smalling, I must say. It was good. Man United looking to counter. Ashley Young on the ball. Fred Addison. Oh, Fred with a cracker from 40 yards or something. He smiles. It was a bit of a shit effort, let's be honest, Fred. What are you doing? But then if you don't shoot, you don't score. But he's literally like 30 yards out and he just pings one with his left foot. I tell you what, actually, it is not that far away from that top left corner. It's really not that far away. Keeper may have had it. But decent attempt there from Fred. If you don't shoot, you don't score. But really, there are people in better positions than that, Freddie boy. Oh! Oh, crikey. Ball played over the top to Jesse Lingard. And Jesse trying to echo Van Basten back in the day with a volley first time from a tight angle. Right boot. He almost does enough just to lift it over the goalie there. But he's just wrapped around it that little bit too much. Good effort. Good opening bit of play from Manchester United. This a lot better than what we've been seeing recently, I must say. But that was a good effort. Good bit of play, ball over the top. It was direct, it was positive. Lingard's made the positive run, positive ball into him, and it could have very nearly been a goal. It was a tough chance, good bit of finishing required there, which you just couldn't quite get. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's quite encouraging so far. Mark Sin comments and says, "Pig my ears, you CUNT. I'm listening on headphones for F's sake." Well, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to turn that volume rocker down, pal. "16 minutes, 39 seconds gone. United with a throw in here in our own half. Luke Shaw's going to take it. And it's gone out now for a City throw. Camilla R comments and says, "Pig, I didn't know we can watch the match with you." Well, I used to do the odd live stream here and there, but I haven't been able to do it for a while. But since this is a big game and I've got a little bit of time on my hands, you better believe it that I'm on here doing a live stream. Sorry to any headphone listeners again. But yeah, anytime I can, I will do that. just so you guys can watch along. You can share in the anguish or the ecstasy of being a Manchester United fan as I break down the game as it goes along, commentate on it a little bit. Hopefully, scream my head off when we stick the ball in the back of City's net here, hopefully. United give the ball away in a dangerous area, but it's won back there by Fred, who plays it dangerously back to David De Gea, but it does get to David De Gea, and he clears it back up the pitch here. Pogba brings it down to Luke Shaw. Oh dear, we've gifted the ball on opposition, the possession to City here. They break! This is dangerous! City in our box! Shot from 30 yards! David De Gea makes an incredible save there! Oh, dangerous stuff there. Allowed City the opportunity there to break very quickly. And Manchester United break very quickly ourselves! Oh my days, we've almost nearly just managed to nick a goal there. I think Ederson has just injured Rashford. What's happened? Rashford is down on the ground, so Lingard played a great through ball into Rashford on a quick counter-attacking break. Rashford tried to just knock it past the keeper and jump over him and run around, but unfortunately Ederson has just clattered him. It turns out he's offside anyway. Rashford was offside, but as you can see, he's just tried to Toby it round the goalkeeper so he can run onto it. Ederson's having none of it. He's come out there. He's crushed him. He's absolutely crushed him. Let's have a look here. He's just caught his ankle and Rashford's gone absolutely flying. He obviously didn't mean to do that, to give the benefit of the doubt to the City goalie there. They're just showing the replay of City's chance just before that. End-to-end stuff here at Old Trafford. And I believe it was Gundogan with the strike. It's straight at David De Gea. It's a powerful shot, but David De Gea gets the old double fist action on it. And then that's what started Manchester United's counter-attack. I'm worried about Rashford here. The United physio's on. He's hobbling off to the sidelines here. This does not look good for Marcus Rashford. Obviously a dangerous threat to us if we're playing counter-attacking football. He is a key man for us right now. He's definitely looking in some pain, though. Let's see what happens. Viking Red comments, Pig is a beast of a commentator. Alex Rincon, this is 10 times better commentary than any TV. Oh, you guys, don't be silly, lads. But anyway, I'll try and keep you up to date with what's going on with in the game with my own personal brand of commentary here. You know, you're not going to get any F-bombs on Sky Sports, are you? Unless it is Jamie Carragher flobbing at you as he's driving his car. City with the ball in their own half, past it, the raking ball out to the left-hand side to Zinchenko, whatever his fucking name is. And then ball played over the top. It's back to David De Gea now. David De Gea has the ball at his feet. Pings it out to the left-hand side of the pitch. He's looking for Paul Pogba, who is manhandled by two of City's players at the same time. He was sandwiched there. And the ball has now been relinquished to Manchester City. 20 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Got to watch out for David Silva. He is a danger man. Gundogan on the ball here. This is quite good from United so far, I must say. You know, we're definitely in this game. We've definitely had just as many opportunities as they have. They forced a very good save out of David De Gea there. We forced a good reactionary closing down by their goalie Ederson. So in the short amount of time this game is played, we're definitely in it. We are in it to win it today. That's what I like to see. Okay, it may not be amazing, but so far we've done a reasonably good job of keeping City at bay. And City, it's not like they've been totally dominating us. We have had some opportunities on the counter. We have had a couple of chances. That Lingard volley was a good opportunity to maybe take the lead, but it was a very tough technique in order to get that in the back of the net. And of course, Rashford just had an opportunity hobbled off. So we are in it. We're already looking better than we have done in the previous couple of games. So that's a positive. Are you kidding me? You're joking. Livu comments Wolves 2, Arsenal 0. Alex Rincon, Wolves up 2-0. Are you taking the piece? Come on, my son. Get in there. Oh! A 45-yard strike from Marcus Rashford. Nearly finds the back of the net. It's just crept over the top of the bar there. Who does he think he is? Cristiano Ronaldo? He's just tried to ping one from 40 yards out. It's nearly dipped in under the crossbar. Fair play to you, Marcus Rashford, you know. Trying to make something happen there. It is a chicken dipper of an attempt. Hey, Alex Rudd's in the house. I'm hearing your side's 2-0 down, pal. Thanks for stopping by. He comments and says, sup, Piggy, working. Mark Sin, Mustafi probably playing for F's sake. That is fantastic news. Thank you so much for keeping me up to date with what's going on with the Calamity Gooners. Much appreciated. We're 23 minutes, 9 seconds in on this game. United looking positive at the start of this, but of course City do have the power and the potential in their side to upset us at any moment. You have to respect them. They're a very good team. Spurs, City, they're teams that are arguably, you know, better than us at this moment in time. And they've battled out some seriously hard-fought wins against them recently. So, of course, if we could get a result from this game, it would be fantastic. But if we're not going to win the game, I'd almost rather us lose the game because it stops Liverpool from winning the league, or it could do. Whereas if we draw this game, it really doesn't mean anything for us. It's not like we are going to get into the top 4. We've got to win all of our games, basically. We all know that. Oh, and that is a bit of a dirty challenge there by Pereira on Zinchenko. It's a studs-up challenge. I may have to see it again. He's been given a yellow card here. But yeah, Andreas Pereira with a bit of a dirty challenge there by the looks of it. Studs up, maybe raking down the calf. Not too much in it, of course. I don't believe he meant to do it, but a bit of accidental filth there from Andreas Pereira. Yellow carded. Pep Guardiola looking pretty stylish on the sidelines with his woolly hoodie. Do you know what I mean? What's he doing? Ole Gunnar instantly looking like Gollum there. in the United technical area there. He definitely looks a little bit like Gollum, let's be honest. Anyway, City with the ball in the centre of the park. Very difficult to get the ball back off City. That's the thing. They pass it around so majestically. They're so comfortable with possession. They do work it around. It's not like they're going to be playing lots of balls over the top, getting down the wing, whipping balls in aimlessly. No, they do have a lot of purpose to their play. They are patient in their build-up. Oh, and it's an overhead kick! But I think it was David Silva there. Yes, no, it wasn't. It was Bernardo Silva, one of the Silvers. And he has just made it... just almost put it in the back of the net there, actually. The ball's come in from Zinchenko, who was just brought down. Good bit of play from him to find half a yard. And I think we've got a fantastic header on it. Lindelof, I think it was, who got a great header on it, which just took it into the path of Bernardo Silva, who has had a tremendous season and tried to score an overhead kick goal in the derby. Who does he think he is, man? Wayne Rooney? Oh, sorry, if you're wondering why I keep going down here, it's because I've got some tissue down here. And like I said, I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm just sorting myself out there. Come on, here we go. We've won a foul. Zinchenko this time is the man that gives away the foul to United here. And he has been yellow carded now himself. Zinchenko, you absolute prick. Let's have another look at this. So Zinchenko goes in with his own studs-up challenge. This time on Ashley Young, and that is a little bit filthy. It's naughty. Maybe he thought he was Andres Pereira. And it is definitely, there's a little bit of needle in this. You can see Rashford just before that was taken down by Zinchenko there. Alexander Zinchenko booked. What an absolute piece of disgrace. Everybody who's tuning in right now, thanks for stopping by on the live stream. Smash a like on this video. Give this a share on social media if you can. Let's get this out there a little bit. Thanks so much for stopping by. Get your thoughts and opinions in. Shout out to Ali Hussein, says Young. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I'm just going to have to get rid of this comment here because it's some spam bullshit. And I think Alex Rudd is back working, so he wasn't able to do that. If he is in here, please keep an eye on these racists, etc. Ball into the box here. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, Ashley Young whips the ball into the box there, but it is dealt with by Manchester City's defence. City look to break now. Good defending from City there. I think it was Fernandinho who's got the head on it. Had a tremendous season, hasn't he? Oh, it wasn't a head. He's got his boot on it and got it out of the danger zone. Fantastic delivery into the box. There's shirts running onto it. Pogba, Rashford there running onto it. And it is a key last-ditch challenge there by Fernandinho to get the ball away. Fair play to him. Oh dear, we're just giving the ball away. City now look to break. 28 minutes just gone on the clock. Massive game for United this, in context of getting top four this season. Oh shit. Great ball over by City. Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side. He looks to get a ball into the danger zone. He does! But it trickles through all the way to Pogba on the edge of United's area, who takes it forward. But now he's given it away again. Here comes City. Bernardo Silva down the right-hand side. He plays it inside. City with their patient build-up. They're not prepared just to take an opportunity and have a strike from distance. Not most of the time anyway. You can see that from the way they're playing there. They're so patient. And not many teams would have just had a crack there or tried to work a quick through ball and maybe gift the possession away. But not City. They keep the ball there. They turn around. They're working it out. And that is what separates them from a lot of the sides, really. They're very good at that. Pep Guardiola's teams over the years are so good at that. Just keeping the ball, patient build-up. If they've got the ball, the opposition cannot score. It's as simple as that. And why gift the opposition away with a half chance when you could fashion a clear-cut chance for yourself? That's what they always try and do anyway. Of course, there is some balls that go into the box, like right now. Sterling whips one into the back stick, and David De Gea clutches it gratefully to his chest. Raheem Sterling, another player who you have to say, love him or hate him, has had a tremendous season this season for City. One of the standout performers of this Premier League campaign for any team. And I never really thought I'd say that about Raheem Sterling. I remember when they signed him for like 50 odd million from the Scousers, I was like, ha, you've overpaid for that melter. Because he does seem like a headless chicken at times. But if anybody's got the best out of him, it's Pep Guardiola. He seems to have worked wonders with him. He's really brought his game on. And of course, he is a complete pacey, dribbling wonder kid, really. But he's added that little bit of class to his game. However he's done it, I don't know. But in terms of intelligence, in terms of decision-making, final product, much better than they were just a couple of years ago. So I think Pep Guardiola does deserve a lot of credit for that, the ball bastard. Manchester United 2-on-2 with a break. It's Lingard, it's Rashford. Oh, Rashers! You melter! He's just given the ball away there to Laporte. Aymeric Laporte closing him down, easily winning the ball back. It was a good opportunity for United there. Lingard was making a run to the left. Rashford tried to take it wide there, and he was dispossessed by Laporte. Oh dear. Definitely got a bad cold, lads and lasses, so... Nicholas Sarbunis, how's it going, Pig? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Livia F comments and says Wolves 3, Arsenal 0. Are you taking the piece, lad? Oh. Ball played up the pitch here to Pogba. Pogba not able to bring it under control. Oh, and it's played back to the keeper. The keeper has to bring it under control, and he very nearly gives the ball away to Pogba, who was closing him down. But here comes City on the counter-attack. United holding their shape reasonably well at the back here. You can see the bank of five at the back there and the two midfielders in front of them. Very organised in this game here. We got into good shape there very quickly after losing the ball and City countering and doing a good job there, closing Sterling down. Sterling's won the corner. Looks like somebody's taken a knock here. Ashley Young gets to his feet. Please be injured. Ashley Young spitting on the ground. Not sure if another bird has just pooed on him or not, but he's not looking too happy. No, he just looks like he's just rolled his ankle possibly or knocked himself there, but he's limping around a little bit. Nathan Phelps comments, what do you reckon, Pig? Should we go for a draw? I don't think we can afford to go for a draw right now. I think it's best that we either win this game or best that we lose this game in a way. Because a draw isn't going to help either of us out, really. Whereas we don't want the Scousers winning the league. Of course, the win is the most important thing for us. That's what gives us our hope for top four, which we can get if we win every single remainder of this game of our games, which we obviously have to start with this City game. With the last result against Everton, it was a huge loss for us, terrible result. Arsenal gave us a helping hand by losing. Tottenham got battered in midweek. Well, not battered, but beaten by City last midweek. Holy crap, here comes City with a great opportunity down the left. It's played centrally. Zinchenko gives it back out to Sterling in a wide position. Sterling gets his head up, plays a ball to the back stick. It's a good ball, but it is dealt with there. Very good defending. I think it was Luke Shaw who's headed it away there. But it goes back out to Sterling on the right-hand side. They're getting a lot of join from Sterling at the moment. With a bit of Ronaldo step-overs, he very nearly does the United defender, but we clear it away. Zinchenko with the ball. Oh, Ashley Young's done well there. Zinchenko's trying to win the foul, but he didn't. But Ashley Young just dispossessed him very, very coolly there. Well done, Ashley. Nice one. You did something good. You did something good, Ashley! City playing it round the back four at the moment. Quite patient, quite slow from them. This is what we expected. They're the masters at this style of football. They're not going to do anything rash. They're not going to get the ball forward too quickly and too directly. They're happy to just play it around, work their chances, look for those runners, look for the space, and exploit it. And that's what they're doing a good job of at the moment. United are matching them with the way we're defending. I'm telling you, the organisation of this United side is looking fantastic. Just the shape of us, the five at the back there, the two holding midfielders in front of it, the three people coming back. That's sort of how we have to do it at the moment because our defence is shite. We need strength in numbers. And we do need to hit them on the counter. Unfortunately, that is the way we've got to play Man City at the moment. Their experience in their side is much more than ours. The quality in their side is much more than ours. And so they can afford to play this patient build-up play. That's what they're wanting to do. But United are going to hope for a smash and grab on the counter. We're doing a good job at the moment defensively. This is decent, making it very difficult for City to really fashion a chance, really work a chance. They're passing it around quite well, but United just letting them have it. We're not really... It's kind of like the Jose Mourinho system here. We're just not really getting at them until they're approaching our final third. And then when they get to that point of confrontation, we are going for it. Oh, holy shit. The ball goes in over the top. Raheem Sterling tries to bring it under control in our area. And lucky for us, that headless chicken vibe that he's known for comes back into play just for a couple of moments this season. And he literally makes a fantastic run, but he's just completely missed the touch. Which would have put him in a fantastic position to either square a ball into the 6-yard box or have a crack himself. He's just on the corner of the 6-yard box, but he can't bring it under control. You are shit, Raheem. Everybody who's tuning in, thanks so much for stopping by and getting involved in the comments. Glad you're enjoying watching this live stream. And actually quite refreshing that United are not getting battered at the moment. I was expecting in the last game, obviously we got absolutely demolished by a poor Everton side. Well, not a poor Everton side, you know, they are where you expect them to be, like 7th in the league, classic Everton. But they just can't compete with us financially or the likes of City. So they're not a top team and we got absolutely demolished by them. So just the fact that we're not being demolished by this Man City side is great at the moment. I know we are at home. But we do look quite well set up at the moment. We're defending well. We're organised. And, you know, it's an enjoyable sort of game of football so far. It's quite tense. Obviously, I am feeling the nerves right now because this has huge implications for the season. But I'm sort of quite content with what I'm seeing so far for a change. Ashley Young gets his head up, plays a ball in over the top there. He's looking for Rashford. He very nearly finds him. Rashford just can't quite get the ball under control. And the ball is played back to Edison there in the City goal, who just passes it very nonchalantly out to Company, the big alien head. And Company gets his head up. It's a short pass he's going to play, is it? Or is he going to hoof it? It's a short pass back to the keeper. You see, City just keep the ball. They like to work United. They like to have us running around. Obviously, the team without the ball has to work harder. So maybe City's dominance, the gap in City's quality will be more evident come the end of the game when we are having to run around and maybe be run ragged a little bit by City, because of course we are expelling more energy chasing the ball, which is why we're not really trying to do that high up the pitch at the moment. We're just doing it in our third, basically. When City approach our third, that's when we intensely close them down. Before that, we're just meandering, letting them play their football, which I don't like because it does invite pressure onto you, like they're doing right now. Sterling down the left-hand side. He's looking to make something happen. It's all going through Raheem at the moment, and he's having quite a bit of joy there. But Ashley Young does a good job of getting the block and playing it away. Oh, he's given the ball away to Zinchenko! Ashley Young, just when you want him to hoof up the pitch, he just gives it straight away. But thankfully, we win it back. Here's Ashley Young again. He didn't win it back, but here's Ashley. Fred drives the ball forward and finds Rashford, who plays a crazy ball in over the top there. It's an awful ball, really. Way too much on it. It's gone straight to Ederson there. Shocking bit of play from United there. I know we're playing counter-attack, swift counter-attacking football, but there's no need to be quite so careless with the way we're playing there. Rashford, he had a bit more time. He could have played a more intelligent pass than that, but instead he just tried to hoof one over the top and got way too much on it. Sergio Aguero, of course, a big danger man. He's always a player that, is dangerous. One of the very best strikers the Premier League's ever seen, if we're being totally honest now. He is a fantastic player, a true finisher, and always caused us problems, hasn't he? So I personally think that if we can keep him quiet today, we've got a good opportunity of getting a result from this game. But he is such a dangerous striker, such a natural finisher. City with a free kick now. 39 minutes just gone on the clock. 39 minutes and 5 seconds. City with a free kick. They've got numbers in the box here. They're going to float one in. Man United's defence looking organised, but let's see how they deal with this. The ball goes in. There's too much on it. It clears the whole team, and it goes out for a Manchester United goal kick. So we're nearly up in this first half now. And I must say, United's performance, although we haven't really created all that much, we have had a couple of good chances. We have got a good striking opportunity for Lingard and one for Rashford. We've limited City's chances to a few. David De Gea having to make a great save that was straight at him. But other than that, he's not really been troubled too much. United looking decent, organised, defending well, hoping to hit them on the counter. We're in this game. We are in this game. Oh. Nicholas Zorbanis comments and says, Pig, 83% possession for City. Well, it doesn't surprise me if that is indeed the correct stat there, because they have been completely dominating this game in terms of possession. United have just been letting them have it, though. I think that's the way we're going to play, sort of rope-a-dope, if you like. Allow them onto us, but, obviously close them down when they get close to our goal, use our energy in that area and use our energy on the counter-attacking front and hope to catch them with our speed and our pace and power that we have got at the top of the pitch here. We can move the ball forward quickly and directly and cause them problems, can't we? We can. We've done that. We've done that a lot of times this season, and we've got the players to do that. But yeah, possession-wise, I don't expect us to outpossess this City side anytime soon. Pogba is brought down. He is fouled. And United win a free kick courtesy of Paul Pogba here. Did a good job bringing the ball under play, actually. And in the end, Gundogan goes up as the man. He shakes his hand. He's the man. He pulls him up off the ground that fouled him. Danny Walton says, Mancunian accent. That when have you supported United since 99? Shut up. Okay? I literally supported United my entire life. My parents are United fans. So since I was born, I was United. Since I was an itch in my daddy's nutsack, I've been a United fan. So screw you, buddy. Just because I don't have a Mancunian accent. Stephen Evans says, for F's sake, the pub stream has gone down again. Nightmare, where you're just going to have to know what's going on in the game, courtesy of the Flying Pig United YouTube channel. Here we go with 42 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. If you're just joining us, it's been an okay first half from United, considering City are just a better team than us at the moment. They're dominating possession, they're dominating play as you would expect. But when it gets down to it, we are looking reasonably organised, decent defensively, but we just don't have much to offer going forward. Where is the attacking intent from United, though? Okay, we are winning the ball back occasionally, and we are trying to get Rashford flying forward and Lingard flying forward and get balls in over the top. Crazy long balls, basically. We're basically long ball United again, because we are just playing that way. And it's great when it works, but at the moment we are just inviting that pressure onto us by City. And here they come once again. Great opportunity they've got at the edge of our box. Oh, dear, Zinchenko, no, it's Aguero. Holy shit, here they come. They're going to stick it in the back of the net. Oh, David De Gea. David De Gea makes the save. What a great save. Terrible defending by United there. Throw what I was saying out the window. They've just torn us apart. City with a great bit of play there, working it around, lovely team passing and moving going on there. And Sterling does tremendously to get half a yard and have a shot. It's right near David De Gea. David De Gea clutches it to his legendary Spanish chest. Get in there, David. It's a good save. He's been poor recently, let's be honest. Last few games, not so good. United with a chance on the edge of the area. It closed down and deflected away. But David De Gea has not been fantastic for United recently. Let's be honest now. Maybe talking about a move away in the summer. I don't want to see that happen. I really rate him. Hopefully he can get back to being that truly world-class goalkeeper that we know he is and cut these stupid errors out of his game that we've seen in the last few games because it's been so uncharacteristic from him. But that was a good save from David De Gea there. Raheem Sterling has caused us all sorts of problems today. Not being able to get that final ball, that great final ball into the box. And also not being able to cap off any opportunities that were created for him or that he's created for himself. But there was a good opportunity for him. And we've done an okay job of dealing with the final product or the final shot that he's just had there. But in terms of his play, he is causing our defence all sorts of problems down that left-hand side. He really is having all sorts of joy. Here he is again. This time United managed to get the ball. And can we break? Can we break? Pogba with the ball in the centre of the park. Oh, Pogba, you're useless, man. He's just given the ball away carelessly. Here comes City once again. Oh, they've been gifted an opportunity. Oh, Aguero with a shot from the edge of the area. And thankfully it is wide. Sort your freaking life out, Paul. Honestly, get your head up. What does he do? He dawdles on the ball again in the centre of the park and just gives it away. Pisses me off. It's just dumb. It's just dumb football. Would you ever see Scholesy doing shit like that? No, you wouldn't. He's too aware. He's too aware of what's going on. They're just showing the Sterling chance a moment ago. He really does do a great job. He has our defence in all sorts of problems. Fred with a last-ditch challenge is useless. And thankfully, it's not in the corner. If that's in either one of the corners, it is a bang-dead goal. Nice one, Alex. Nice one for banning these freaking spammers on this channel. Thank you for getting involved, Alex. 46 minutes gone on the clock. There's 2 minutes of stoppage time here, so just a minute left of this first half. It's been an okay performance from United. We're still in this. It's 0-0. We could hit them on the counter and score a goal and nick it. But in terms of matching them blow for blow, it's not even close. City dominant with possession. City looking more likely to make something happen. Sterling causing us all sorts of problems. They've got the constant threat of Aguero up there. It's very, very dodgy at the moment for United. But at the same time, we are in the game. What's going on here now? City player down, clutching at his face in United's box here. David De Gea standing over him. Doesn't look too concerned. Let's see what happened here. And it's Jesse Lingard who slides in on Gundogan, on Ilkay Gundogan here. And it's unintentional, but he does sort of studs up, take his ankle away from him. It is actually a foul. It's a reasonably innocuous one. He's not really intended to do that. He's won the ball first, and then his foot has just followed through, slightly studs up. and in an awkward position with Gundogan's foot planted in the ground. He has gone through him a little bit there, but it's completely unintentional from Lingard. Alex says, I'm working, so can't get them all. Thank you, Alex Rudd, for stopping by. At least you're working, so you don't have to watch Arsenal bottle it again. No, seriously, thank you for stopping by and getting involved with the old moderating of the comments. It's much appreciated. I need to keep reminding me, I need to get Rincon set up on there too for when you're not around, Alex. Of course, we've got Kyle Fury who does it from time to time also. So thank you to everybody who does do that. Legends. So we're coming up to the end of stoppage time now. Of course, there is the last minute has just all been taken up by this Gundogan injury. So I'm sure there'll be another minute of added time here. Hey guys, sorry, I don't know what happened there with the live stream. It just cut off for a moment. Basically, I tried to get rid of one of these spamming pricks, and then I actually accidentally clicked on the link. So sorry about that. The live stream ended for a second there, but we are back. the half is actually just finished. So the half has just finished anyway, lads and lasses. So it's United 0. And of course, City 0 going in at half time. City have dominated play. City have looked the better team. They've completely dominated and bossed us in terms of possession. But United have been in the game. We have been organised. We have been defensively reasonably sound. David De Gea having to make a good couple of saves. We don't really offer anything going forward other than long balls over the top with Rashford and Lingard trying to desperately sprint onto them. So, it's been it's an okay half for United. Much better than the previous couple of games anyway, because at least we are still in this game. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to pop downstairs quickly and have a halftime cigarello, so I won't be long. But just stick around. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back very, very soon. Let's have a look. Oh, Alex Rudd, you absolute legend, getting in there with the moderation again. Just what I need, some people. Thank you. Yeah, Alex Rincon, I need to make you moderator. I've just seen that you've sent me an Instagram thing. Sorry, I don't want to go off this in case the stream melts again. Anywho, right, I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes or so before the start of the next half, and we will hopefully commentate on a glorious Manchester United second half performance. That's what I'm hoping for. I think it's very difficult. Philip Ryan says, shout out to me, Mr. Pig, Philip Ryan. Shout out to you, Philbo. Right, guys, I'll be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to leave the stream on here, so you're just going to see a white wall for a little bit, but I will be back very, very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. The second half's coming up in the Manchester derby. Come on, United! Oh. Let's make sure it's charging here. Boom shakalaka. How's it going, everyone? I'm back. It's got a nice little nicotine hit there, if you know what I mean. And it's half time anyway. Everybody who's joining me on the live stream here, I can see a bunch of you getting involved in the halftime chat here. Rincon here saying Foden is warming up. So some changes coming from City. Will there be any changes from Manchester United at half-time? Really, we are being completely outplayed. We expected this going into it. We're still in the game, though. We could nick a goal on the counter. Compared to how we played the last couple of games, I think we've actually been pretty decent recently. So come on, United. We're still in this. Anything can happen. We can cause an upset here. We can get the win. We need to for our top four hopes. Of course, we don't want Liverpool winning the league, but it's all about us at the moment. We need to get top four. Not having Champions League football for a club like United next season would be an absolute calamity. Not just in terms of not having the actual competition to fight for, but also in terms of attracting the very best talents in world football. They want to be playing in the Champions League, make no mistake about that. So if you don't have Champions League football to offer them, it's difficult to really, even for a huge club like United, it's difficult to attract the very top talents. But realistically, I just want to see us sign some players with bottle in the summer. Some leaders, some characters. Doesn't necessarily have to be an £80 million world-class player. Just has to be somebody who's going to be committed and fight week in, week out. Chris Burrows, hi to you. Teapot, hi to you. Arsenal are shocking at the moment, having 80% possession and a 3-0 down. It's quite laughable, isn't it? Arsenal 3-0 down to Wolves. I mean, Wolves are a good team, though, man. You saw with the couple of games we had against them where they did us. They're a good outfit, good football inside. Arsenal lacking in all sorts of areas at the moment, as they usually are. So it's no surprise, really. Alex Rincon comments, I think we can still attract top players. We signed Pogba and Zlatan with no Champions League. That's very true indeed. And also, didn't we sign Falcao with no Champions League football? I seem to remember at the time, obviously at the time, he's a huge player. So that's another example. Yeah, you're right. I mean, United is a huge club. We can attract top quality players, there's no doubt. But it does, as long if you've got to offer Champions League football to the very best players in the world, it's only going to benefit you. The fact that we don't have it, I mean, I'm not saying let's sign Sergio Ramos, but let's just use him as an example. He's had all that, his career, Real Madrid, absolutely fantastic, World Cup winner, the rest of it. And if we were to, could we attract and sign a player like that if we didn't have Champions League football, even though it's for a year? I guess we could. Not that we really want to sign Sergio Ramos, I'm just saying, to attract the top quality players, you need to be able to offer them Champions League football. But I guess you don't. It depends on the person. I'd actually rather us sign players that don't have Champions League football in a way, because it means they really truly do want to come to United and fight to get us back into the top four. That's the whole point. Shocking to think about the situation United are in right now, where we're fighting to get in the top four and we're sixth and we're perennially melters. The second half just kicked off. We're underway. Trying to find some joy down this left-hand side. Luke Shaw with a good bit of play. Tries to thread a through ball through. Unfortunately, City smother it. And now City break. Luke Shaw trying to close him down. He doesn't. And it's a driving run here. Oh, holy shit. Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side. Everything is going through him. And he plays a lovely ball. Thankfully, it is beaten away by United's defence here. Ashley Young with a good closing down tackle there on Raheem Sterling. Nervy stuff here. Anytime we play City, obviously, it's very nervy. There's a lot on the line, regardless of the positions in the league. There's a lot on the line just for bragging rights and that sort of thing. So, obviously, this is a huge game. Sterling's looking very dangerous. He's so dangerous, man. Everything has been created by Raheem Sterling so far today. Lauren Andrews, how's it going, Lauren? Asks what the score is. It is 0-0 at the moment. Start of the second half, 46 minutes, 22 seconds gone on the clock. And United 0, City 0 at the moment as things stand. Would that be the worst result in the world? Well, really, we're in the situation where we need to win every game. So I don't think it would be a great result. Of course, at this moment in time, with City being a much more dominant team than us. Wouldn't be the worst result in the world, but we don't want that. We need the win. It's all or nothing for us at the moment. This Zinchenko guy's really pissing me off, actually. Jarvis Cocker comments, flying pig, lose or draw. Pfft, win, pal. We're going to win, pal. Okay? Here we go. Come on, lads. What's going on here? 47 minutes, 12 seconds gone. We've got an opportunity. There's a corner whipped into the 6-yard box. So we've got a head on it. It was Fred, I think, with the header. He tried to play it down to Rashford, who was waiting on the edge of the 6-yard box. But unfortunately, it was cleared away by City. Pogba trying to make something happen. No, he's not. He's just playing a ball backwards there. Pogba again on the ball. Fred. Lindelof. Here comes Jesse Lingard down the right-hand side for Manchester United. He plays in Ashley Young. Ashley Young, do something, you melter. What are you doing? He gives it to Pereira. Pereira plays it centrally to Fred. Fred finds Pogba on the edge of the box. It's played in by Lingard. Pogba with a chance, but he can't quite get his shot away. He's closed down and nothing comes of it. But that's better from United there. Decent bit of play. Pogba making a positive forward run there, trying to make something happen. Unfortunately, just couldn't do anything. Everyone who's tuning in, get involved in the comment section here on this live stream. If you want to see me do more live stream for games, make yourself heard. Smash a like on it. Give it a share on social media. It would be all much appreciated. Here we go. City passing around their back line again. Content with possession. Content with this slow build-up. Working their chances. They're not going to give the ball away like we do for anything less than a great bit of United defensive play. Back to the keeper it goes for Man City. Callum Alston comments, take a moment to give Darmian some credit. Well, okay then. Not a player that I really think really deserves to stay past the summer at Man United. What has he really done for us? Let's be honest now. But that was a nice little bit of a move from Manchester United. Good bit of play. Nice give and go there. Rashford is the man who's tried to play in Paul Pogba, and Paul Pogba does a good job of just finding that half a yard. But it's Fernandinho who comes in with a good block, and he is down at the moment on the ground. Fernandinho's down. That's good for us. If he can, it looks like Leroy Sané's coming on. He's munching a chocolate. It looks like he's eating a Snickers on the sideline at the moment. Performance-enhancing drugs. What? Anyway, he's just about to munch a chocolate bar before he comes on the pitch here. And here he goes. But Fernandinho gets up to his feet. He's hobbling around. Will he continue? It's looking like he's going to come off on the sidelines or maybe even be substituted right away. So that is quite good for United because obviously Fernandinho is a pivotal character for them. Great defensive holding midfielder for them. He's been good today. He's stopping all sorts of our opportunities. So he's been one of their standout performers of the season. He has been brilliant. Looking like he will be coming off the pitch. But here we go. Leroy Sané is coming on the pitch now. Five minutes into the second half. 50 minutes, 36 seconds gone on the clock. And a substitution has just been made by Man City. And Leroy Sané comes on for the injured Fernandinho, who walks down the tunnel. A deflated character here. Actually, not down the tunnel. He's just he's not getting treatment immediately. He's going up to the seating there to sit with his teammates. But either way, he's off the pitch. Leroy Sané, good, very, very good player coming on to replace him. If you look at City's bench and United's bench, there's literally no comparison. They have much more strength and depth than us. They've got talents throughout. I mean, they've just brought Leroy Sané on. He's a very top player. So just goes to show you, Fernandinho off, Sané are we any better off? Maybe in terms of our attacking ability, it will improve us because obviously Fernandinho is a great defensive player for them. But in terms of giving them something going forward, Sané is obviously a very good wide player, very pacey, very tricky. So, and here he comes now. He's got an opportunity straight away down the left where Sterling left off. Here comes Leroy Sané. And United do a good job of dealing with it. Ashley Young hoofs it up the pitch. We gift possession back to City, but at least we've dealt with it. So here we go. City looking to work it down the left again. That's where all the joys come from tonight. Raheem Sterling, Leroy Sané's now taking that position by the looks of it. Where's Sterling? He must have gone over to the right-hand side. So here is Leroy Sané on the left, working it around to Zinchenko. And here we go. Once again, City camped out in our half. Zinchenko looking to maybe pop off a ball into the box, but he doesn't. Shows that patient build-up play from City once again, taking it back, trying to fashion something, trying to work their chances. Patient build-up play. Gundogan taking it forward, turns around, takes it backwards. They're just so dominant in possession, City. Oh, and it's a good ball over the top there. Holy crap, and it's played to Leroy Sané, who tries to square it back across the 6-yard box. Thankfully, it's cleared away by a red shirt. I'm not sure who got the pivotal boot on that to take it away, but it was a very good clearance there. Very required as well. Dangerous bit of play from City. Sané just coming on as a substitute. Like I was saying, Fernandinho is off, so that takes away something defensively from City. But they've actually added something attacking-wise by bringing Sané on the pitch. You can see that already on the left-hand side. He's taken over that mantle from Sterling, who's now playing on the right. And it looks like they're still looking to play most of their stuff down the left. But here they come down the right, and it's in the box, and oh no! Fuck's sake, bastards! They just stuck the ball in the back of the net. It's that fucking prick Bernardo Silva, who's had an amazing season so far. He's just shot from about 25 yards out, just from outside the area. And he has found the bottom right-hand corner with an epically placed shot. You Portuguese bastard! He's done a great job there of sticking it in the back of the net. David De Gea with a lunging dive tries to stick his palm on it, but unfortunately he can't. Unfortunately, it's found the back of the net there. Let's have another look at this. So it's Gundogan with the threaded through ball here. He plays a ball through to Bernardo Silva, who just runs forward with it. It looks like he's shaping to pass, but no, he just takes it to the right, gets that half a yard, and pings it into the bottom right-hand corner, past David De Gea, who is stranded there, really. He tries to react, but it's too little too late. Luke Shaw's the man faced with the task of getting the block off on Bernardo. And what does Luke Shaw do? He melts like a snow cone in Phoenix, lads. He doesn't get a block on. He's caught ball watching there. And it's stuck in the back of United's net to give City the 1-0 lead. Absolute calamity. Right, lads, we can't play the way we were playing now. For the remainder of the game, we've got to make something happen. We've got to make something happen. Now we've got to start playing more attacking football direct, closing them down further up the pitch. None of this close them down when they approach our final third bollocks now. No, we have to run them ragged. That's what we've got to do. Close them down further up the pitch. Otherwise, that's what I mean. We're 1-0 down now at Old Trafford against City. They're just working it around. If we continue the way we're going to, you can see they're having all the joy. We've got to change things up now. So there we have it, everyone. United having mares. Oh, shit, in Nora. They just had another great opportunity. Holy crap, man. Sergio Aguero. Leroy Sané setting him up. Oh, dear, and it's a fantastic save from David De Gea. On the edge of the area, Sergio Aguero with a curling effort. Oh, no, it's hit the post. I thought David De Gea got his gloves on it, but no, it's just looked like it was covered by David De Gea, but it's just hit the post. And thankfully, that is a United goal kick. And David De Gea hoofs it up the pitch there. Crikey, not good. This second half has not started well for United. Here we come, though, down the right. Marcus Rashford. Oh! And he just couldn't quite find the run of... Oh, you absolute melter! Jesse Lingard, you bottle job! Are you joking? Are you joking, Jesse? The ball has just been gifted to Jesse Lingard at the back stick on a plate, on a silver platter. There you go, Jesse. Stick it in the back of the net, son. Rashford does a great job of finding him. And how does he miss that? He doesn't even see it, man. He basically just sees it too little too late, tries to get something on it, and he doesn't. Then he bottle jobs it. And then he's just bottle jobbed it again. Jesse Lingard's just got the ball, received the ball. On the edge of the area, in a dangerous position. The run of Marcus Rashford is happening in front of him. He can control it, maybe have a pop himself, or play it to Rashford, but what does he do? He just falls on the bloody floor! Useless bastards! Alex Rincon says elite players don't miss that. Not only not miss it, but they at least bloody get it near the target. He actually let it go out for a corner almost, the twat. I don't really understand what he's done there. It's just I don't think he saw it. He didn't react quick enough. He didn't expect that he was going to get that ball back in from Rashford there. But that is a sitter, Lingard. That is an absolute sitter. It's cleared away by Zinchenko. The ball comes back out to Rashford, and Rashford plays a brilliant ball in. Fantastic ball. He must have thought that we'd scored by the quality of the ball that he's put in there. But Lingard absolutely bottle jobbed it. Shocking from Lingard, that. Really shocking. He's another one of those players. Is he really worth keeping around at United? Yeah, he might be a decent squad player, and he has popped up with important goals for us in the past, to be fair to him. But in terms of starting against teams like City, or starting against teams like Barca and that kind of thing, I don't think he's up to the standard, really. Oh, and City having a lot of joy with Leroy Sané. Now he's come on, he threads the ball into the box. It is dealt with by United on this instance. Jesse Lingard, man, what a calamity miss that was. That was almost as bad. Did you see that miss? Oh, who was it? In the French league the other day, there was a shocking miss by someone. It's completely gone out of my head now. But it was a truly terrible miss. Like, it's impossible. It's actually much harder to miss than it is stick it in the back of the net. The ball is on the line. He's running onto it. He scoops it back off out of the goal. It was insane. Somebody will know what I'm talking about. Let me know who it was. For PSG, I think it was, actually. Choupo-Moting. There you go. What a bottle job. Yeah, that was shocking, that miss from Moting, of course. But Jesse Lingard's is almost as bad. It really is. Because you're expecting him just to get something on it. But no, it's just like he cannot react quick enough to it. It was so poor, that, from Jesse Lingard. Shout out to Rashford for the quick pass there. Very well executed pass. Brilliant pass. Should have been a goal. That really 100% should have been a goal from the quality of the ball in. But unfortunately, we've got a little pigeon playing football for us in there, apart from, rather than a footballer. We've got the pigeon, Jesse Lingard, who's flapped at it with his wing and unfortunately sent it near the corner. Chris Smalling's just been fouled there by Ilkay Gundogan. And it's a bit of a coming together there, but Chris Smalling goes down. Gundogan's fine. Smalling seems fine. Marek Strachowski comments, love the live stream. Ty would be nice here. Thanks for getting involved. Who do you support then, buddy? Or are you saying that a tie would actually be a good result for Manchester United in this game? I'm guessing the fact that we're 1-0 down, I mean, it would be, but really, we need to win games. We've got to really take the game to them now. Let's see what we can do. Shocking stuff, man. We're just miles off, really. Here comes Ashley Young running down the right-hand side of the pitch. He plays a forward pass. It is cut out. It's a useless ball from Ashley Young. It's too impatient. We're just trying to ping the ball forward too quickly. The runners aren't really there. Oh! Ball into the box! Oh, and Jesse Lingard can't quite get onto it. Ederson clutches it to his chest. Rashford's having some joy out on that right-hand side. He's just pinged another lovely ball into the box there, but slightly close to the keeper this time. But he's looking dangerous out wide there today. He is. Obviously, he's playing up top there with Lingard effectively. But when he goes out in the wide positions, we are having a bit of joy from Marcus Rashford. We've got a comment here in what I believe is either Russian or Greek. So I can't actually pronounce it, but I'll give you a shout out. Jifadid Ifkagif. Thank you for getting involved in the live stream. Ali Rashidi comments Lingard, brackets rat face, best player in United. Come on, he's got pigeon face. Let's not be harsh. Oh dear. 61 minutes, 25 seconds gone. United are trailing Manchester City here at Old Trafford. 1-0. courtesy of a very good goal, it has to be said, by Bernardo Silva, who found the bottom right-hand corner of David De Gea's goal with aplomb. A fantastic finish from him. And here come United. Paul Pogba falling to the ground, but he manages to get up and get the ball back. He plays it out wide to Luke Shaw. Back to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, what are you going to do, son? He plays it sideways there to Fred. Fred plays it sideways to Lindelof. Lindelof back to Fred. Fred in the centre. Plays it to Pogba. Pogba falls to the ground. And it is a free kick to Manchester United on the edge of the area here. Bernardo Silva, the goal scorer early on. Now the foul maker. He takes out Pogba. There doesn't look to be much in it. Let me just have a look at the replay here. So he has just caught him, I think, but Pogba has gone down like a sack of shit. He really has. But even so, there was a slight bit of contact there, I think. He's won the free kick. Who's going to step up and take this? Is it going to be Labil Pogba, or is it going to be somebody else? It's in a fantastic area. Fantastic position. Just on the D of the area here. Just outside the D. And Paul Pogba is stepping over it. It looks like Fred's also stepping over it. I'm sure Pogba's going to be the man to take this. Come on, Paul! Do something, pal! You've been poor for so long now. Let's see you score a free kick in the Manchester derby, son. Give us something to smile about, lad. Come on. 63 minutes, 5 seconds gone. Fred and Pogba standing over it. Let's see what we can do. Come on. It's in an absolutely perfect position. If this is David Beckham, he's sticking it in the back of the net. So let's see what you can do, Paul. Here he goes. He does his run up. Is he going to do a stupid twinkle toe run up like he does with his penalties? No, surely not. But here we go. Is he going to strike it? Is Fred going to strike it? Pogba strikes it. It's straight at the wall. You garbage monster, Pogba. That was useless. Straight at the wall. They didn't even jump. They didn't even have to jump. Straight at the frigging wall, Pogba. The ball's gone out right. Ashley Young with a hopeless cross into the bloody corner flag. You useless bastard. Ashley Young, Luke Shaw. Oh, the ball's gone out. It's a City ball. Oh, my God. What a calamitous bit of play from United. Pogba with an awful free kick. Ashley Young with a terrible cross. What more do you expect from Ashley Young, though? Really, what do you expect from him? He's not known for his crossing ability, is he? Certainly not the last few seasons. He's been useless for us. Fucking hell. Arsenal have just scored 3-1 now. Wolves lead Arsenal. Come on, Wolves. City with the ball in midfield. Alex Rincon says Dallo is warming up. Well, please get him on for that Ashley Young melter, because he's useless. I mean, okay, he's not had the worst game in the world. He's been actually okay defensively today. But that's another example. I mean, what sort of a cross was that? Terrible. .64 minutes, 52 seconds gone. Leroy Sané having a good game so far since coming on. Looking dangerous. Here he is again. It's won back in the end by Fred. Good bit of play there from Fred. He gets his head up, finds Pogba. No, finds Lingard, sorry. Lingard. Plays it back to Fred. Fred does well. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gives it away. He was trying to find Pogba there. Couldn't quite do it. Pogba was static. Here comes City on the break. It's 4 versus 3. Raheem Sterling plays a killer ball into Leroy Sané on the edge of the area. Shit, man! Leroy Sané's just stuck it in the back of the fucking net. 2-0. It's too easy for City. Terrible defending there. No closing down. Allowed them to play their football. Raheem Sterling, once again, the creator for City. Cutting us apart. Finding Sané, the substitute, who's come on. And Sané does what he does best. Gets his head up and sticks it in the back of United's net. What a fucking calamity from us. Absolutely garbage bit of defending there. Fucking hell. 2-0 down. 2-0 down to City at home. Again, man. Inviting this pressure onto us. Inviting it onto us. Look at this. Raheem Sterling cuts through us like a hot knife through shitty butter. Leroy Sané. David De Gea, should you be doing better? Let's have another look at this. Sané with a left foot strike from just inside the edge of the area here. He pings it. David De Gea, you've had another calamity, mate. It's hit David De Gea. And David De Gea tries to save it with his trademark leg. But unfortunately, he hits it into his own fucking net. David De Gea, man. Okay, it's a pop shot. It's a quick bit of movement there from City. But come on, De Gea, man. You should be doing better there. He's beating at his near post. Get your glove on it, pal. It's too high. It's too powerful for that freaking leg malarkey. Get your glove on it in that scenario. That is, I'm sorry, but De Gea is, you know, I truly believe, really having a shitter at the moment for United. That was poor. That was not good enough. That was bad goalkeeping. But I'm not going to blame it. The movement from City was good. The defending from United was poor. We were left ball watching there. Raheem's done us. Sane's done us with the strike. But David, you should have done a bit better there, man. I really do believe that. But he has made a couple of good saves from us. What did you guys think about that? Oh, man, it's really not going well for this United side. It really isn't at the moment. We are completely under the cosh here in this City game. Loads of bad results on the bounce. This is going to be another one by the looks of it. Of course, there was that game where Pogba inspired the comeback when we were 2-0 down. And in the second half, we turned it around and we really got at them and we won 3-2. Are we capable of doing that? Not with the way that we are playing at the moment. Not with the players we've got in our side at the moment. People like Ashley Young. People like Pogba. People like Lingard who are just stinking up the place with his performance. And when you've got somebody so dependable as David De Gea, when he starts making errors, you know you're in for a really bad time. And he's been doing that in each of the last 4 games that there has been. Yeah, comment here from Marcus Williams. Keeper should have definitely saved that 100%. That's what he says, and I agree. It was at his near post there. Don't really know why he's tried to save it by sticking out a leg. I know he likes to do that, and it is a very good technique for defending low balls, low shots. It's quicker than getting down to the ground and saving it with your body, with your hands. But in that instance, when it's a bit higher up, like knee height, hip height, you should just be moving your body and sticking your glove on it, pal, or even taking it into your chest. He had enough time to do that there, but he just tried to nonchalantly block it with his leg. And in the end, it's just, there's so much power on it and venom, and it was swerving. It has just deflected into United's goal. It's poor goalkeeping, that. It is. Poor goalkeeping. Nicholas Zorbanes comments, Ole Gunnar picked Young and Lingard. What the fuck? Ole Gunnar, the Scandinavian Wally, the Scandinavian Gollum, has definitely not had a good selection tonight. I'm sorry, but there's players that don't deserve to be playing out here. I'd much rather see youth given the opportunity. Why is Dalot not starting the game instead of Ashley Young? You know, where's McTominay? You know, I am disappointed. When I saw the team selection tonight, I just thought this is going to be more of the same garbage because it's the same garbage players. I don't want to criticise Ollie's style of play or anything. We haven't really had much time to see any of that. But we can criticise the selections that he's making. Ashley Young shouldn't be anywhere near the starting 11 at the moment. So, he's had a mare tonight. He has. Paul Lucas, how's it going, Paul? Comments, David De Gea looking like the Mickey Mouse hands he had when we first got him. That's right, he does look reminiscent of that recently. When we first signed him, when he was that 18-year-old player, he came in for a bit of criticism and stick. He wasn't physical enough. He was making errors at the start of his United career. He obviously improved pretty quickly and became very consistent for Manchester United. But the last 4 games, David De Gea has basically looked like freaking David James or something. He's been a calamity. Hydro44 comments, Rashford and Lingard, world-class amateurs. Amateurs? Amateurs? Bloody hell, I wish they were amateurs. Then they wouldn't be getting paid freaking 100 grand a week. But they're not. They're professionals. They're supposed to be professional footballers, man. You wouldn't know it based on some of the shite performances they put in. I mean, Ashley Young, pal. You're supposed to be a seasoned veteran of the game. You can't even cross a ball in. They're all wayward. Every single one of them. Manchester United with a rare break now. Here we go. Ball into the back stick. Good head. Oh. I think it was Jesse Lingard with a header. It's a good header in, but nobody could get on it. It's an absolute... It's just so frustrating being a United supporter right now. We're just way off the pace, man. City coming to Old Trafford. This isn't like a derby day of old where it's really intense, where it's blow for blow. They're just possessing us off the park. We don't have much going forward in terms of counter-attacking. We are just simply hoofing the ball over the top, looking for pacey wingers to get latch onto it and then stick an aimless ball into the box, courtesy of Ashley Dung. Here comes Andreas Pereira off the pitch for Romelu Lukaku. That's really going to do the business. But at least he is a big lummox up there. He's been useless lately as well, Lukaku. This doesn't inspire me. But hopefully he's got to come on the pitch here and do something. He is a target man. He is a big lad. On his day, he's a great finisher. But we haven't seen his day for a while. We're just miles off, aren't we? Miles off the pace of the top quality teams in the league right now, like City and Liverpool. Hate to say it, but this is another example of it. We're lacking in so many departments. Our midfield, I think, is a big problem area for us. This really highlights it, how little of a battle it is in midfield. I'm talking about Pereira, who's come off now. I'm talking about Pogba, who has been okay today, but not great. And it is disappointing because we're supposed to have a quality midfield. We spent a lot of money assembling this midfield. I mean, Fred has been okay today, not great. We just don't have the same quality that they do, and you can see that there because we're losing that midfield battle. There isn't even a midfield battle. I mean, they're just out-possessing us in midfield, and we're defending deep. It's really not very good. Oh no, here comes City again down the left with Leroy Sané. Zinchenko. Lukaku's won the ball back. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. We've given the ball away again. City with Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side of the pitch where they've had so much of their joy today. They're slowing things right down. They've got no need to move the ball forward quickly. They've got no need to attack United even really at the moment. You can see that. They're content just keeping it, passing it around. United are going to have to do the chasing. We're going to have to, when we get the ball back, try and stretch and try and move it quickly. And attack, lads. Here's Ashley Young. No, Ashley! Ashley cannot even clear the ball, man! Sergio Aguero has just closed him down. And he's just basically just had a mare there, Ashley Young. He's really not a very good player, is he? You know, he was good for us. He really was. For a time, he was a good squad player. But that's all he really is, in my opinion. It's not like he's ever going to be that truly world-class player for us. He's ancient now as well. He was given a new contract recently. He's got to be moved on in the summer. I'm sorry. He could still do a good job for Aston Villa in the Championship or whatever. You know? It's not like his career's over. But his career at United, to me, should 100% be over because he's just clearly not good enough. We can see that. But a lot of the players tonight are really not doing very well. Jesse Lingard's been poor recently. Poor again tonight so far. Let's talk about Rashford. He's done a couple of good things. Should be actually an assist for Marcus Rashford with a great ball that he put in that Lingard spurned. So I'm not going to criticise him too much. Fred has been average tonight. Pogba's been bang average tonight. Pereira was bang average in the centre of the park there. Defensively, we've not been too bad. You know, Smalling's done all right. Lindelof's done all right. Shaw's done okay. But Shaw is at fault partially for that first City goal where Bernardo Silva obviously pinged it in the bottom right-hand corner. Shaw could have got a block on. He didn't. And the ball was allowed to snake into the bottom right-hand corner. So, you know, it's really not another good... It's another bad performance from United here, I must say. We're up against the best opposition in the league. But even so, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. How can you sugarcoat a lump of turd? Really? Because that's what we are at the moment. Chris Smalling, a.k.a. Chris Smalldong, a.k.a. Pineapple Head, at the back there, clears the ball away. Lukaku finds the ball on the right-hand side of the pitch. No, lads, we've given possession away again to City. It's a City throw. Danny Walton comments and says, you've needed a new team for 6 or 7 years now. Yeah, well, certainly a new defence. If you look at our back line, it's the same back line we had years and years ago. Smalling, Jones, Ashley Young. It's really, Valencia obviously leaving enders up. We need a change. We need a clear out. We need to get some new talent in. There's no doubt about that. We've been struggling since Vidic and Ferdinand left for top quality centre-back pairing. Also, we do need to get a top quality right back in, even though we've got Dallo, Valencia's leaving, Young's not the option. So, yeah, we've got to bring in some serious talents in terms of defenders this summer. Absolutely. David De Gea brings the ball under control. United trying to make something happen down the left. Luke Shaw with a long ball over the top. This time it's a good one. Jesse Lingard brings it under control as well. It's not Jesse Lingard, it's Rashford. Oh, Lukaku, you shithouse! Oh, Rashford does everything. He lays it on a plate for Lukaku. Okay, there's a lot to do. He's still a far distance out, but basically Rashford just puts a lovely ball in to Lukaku here. Lukaku's running into it. He's in acres of space. And he strikes with his left foot. And guess what? It's just an absolutely terrible hit. It's a truly awful connection, man. This guy has the touch of a rapiste. What is he doing? Seriously, that was awful, Lukaku. Most strikers would have just pinged that towards the target. They might not have scored, but bloody hell, they got close. And what does he do? Shit. Alex Rincon comments, we're just not good. We're a slightly above average team. Yeah, I mean, are we even as good as Everton right now? Everton are one place below us in the league. Yeah, we've got a bunch more points than them. But look how they dominated us and tore us apart the other day. We're nothing better than an Everton right now. 13 minutes left of normal time as well. 13 minutes left of normal time. Is there enough time to us to get a 2 goals and equalise? Probably not. It's going to be difficult just to get the ball back off City now because they do have a 2-goal cushion. It's not like they've really got to take the game to us and attack. But they are doing. Leroy Sané pings it back into the centre of the park. There's a ball over the top there for the run of Ilkay Gundogan. Oh! And Gundogan gets something on it there, and it very nearly loops over the head of David De Gea, but it's just over the crossbar. Not sure if it was Gundogan, actually, but either way. City with a good chance there. Man United get the ball back. David De Gea, big goal, kick up the pitch. We've got Lukaku up there. He's going to have to be used as a target focal man these days. And it's days like this that I wish we had Fellaini at the club still. Obviously, I'm joking. But, we are that bad that Fellaini right now would be a decent option to bring off the bench. We are that bad. Because if all we're going to do is play long ball football, you might as well just get a couple of big lummoxes up there who can win the ball in the air. And he's one of them. Fucking hell. It gets to a point, it gets to a terrible position when you're talking about wishing you still had Marouane Fellaini at the club. Paul Pogba, 30 yards out. Could have had a pop. Played the pussy pass there to Fred. Fred with the ball over. It's awful. It's awful from Fred. And the ball is petered out for a Man City goal kick. It was awful from Fred there. He looks pissed off. You should be pissed off, pal. It's been an awful performance from him again. Okay, he's been decent recently. Let's be honest now. One of the players that's not covered himself completely in shite. But he's also not covered himself in much glory. And tonight it's another average one from him. They're just looking at Alex Ferguson sat in the stands there watching on with a glum look on his face. I feel for the man. This is a true legend of the United. This is a man who built a legacy at this football club and watched over the last 5 years it being slowly undone. I mean, it's wrong that we've still got the amount of players that we do that when Sir Alex was in charge. Not wrong. If it was quality players like Giggs or, Keane or someone, you would say, great that we still got them. But, David De Gea's given the ball away, man. What's he doing? Oh, and we just managed to deal with it. Dodgy stuff there from David De Gea, man. The supposed best goalkeeper in the world. Don't know what's happening with him. I really don't. Is he anchoring for a move away? Sade. Pass to the back stick. Nobody there, but Sterling latches onto it. City are absolutely having their way with us at the moment. Luke Shaw brings Sterling down for a foul. And now City have a chance to whip the ball into the box. Luke Shaw's not had a great game today. I'm sorry. Sorry, he was at fault partially for the first goal, not getting the block off. And he has made a few errors tonight. I mean, there's nothing to that. Raheem Sterling, you're a little bitch, mate. He's barely touched you. You could have easily stayed on your feet and just won the ball there. Ball into the back stick from City. There's too much on it, thankfully. It peters out for a Manchester United corner deep in our own... throw in deep in our own half here. W Dobbo comments, sell the lot and start again. Well, I'm with you, man. We definitely need to make some serious changes at United. These people are garbage. Who have we got coming off the pitch? Alexis Sanchez, and Anthony Martial. Come on, Martial, do something like that. Sanchez, I mean, he's been useless all season. Doesn't really fill me with confidence, the fact he's coming on. Round about 10 minutes left in the game. 81 minutes, 42 seconds gone on the clock. Danny Walton, Sanchez on 400k a week. It's a disgrace. 100% needs to leave in the summer. Maybe there's like a Bruno Mars impersonation tour he can get on or something that'll pay him that sort of money. But anybody wants to come in and take Alexis Sanchez off our books, please do. Because he's done nothing. And he's another one. Maybe he'll go elsewhere and be great again. But I just think he's getting paid such a fortune. He's got a bumper contract that's probably the best contract he's ever going to get in his career. And he's not really bothered. But here they come anyway. Alexis Sanchez and Anthony Martial come on. Martial comes on for Lingard, the terrible Lingard, who was poor tonight. Really poor. Spurned his opportunities, made errors. Poor performance from him. Anthony Martial comes on for him. And it's Alexis Sanchez, who's now sporting a sort of moustache. He's grown himself a little moustache, maybe because I keep taking the piss out of him saying he looks like Bruno Mars. And Matteo Darmian, who's had a good game, to be fair to him, Matteo Darmian's done reasonably well, comes off for Alexis Sanchez. So it's an attacking move now by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, putting some attacking players on, change the shape up a little bit. We've got to go for it. There's nothing to lose now. We're losing 2-0. This has been a shite performance from United. Let's be honest now. We've had a couple of half chances. One really good chance, which Lingard should have stuck in the back of the net. Other than that, it's been all City, all dominance in terms of possession, all dominance in terms of quality chances created. Leroy Sané, here he is. He's mugging us off right now. And Smalling does a good job to win the ball back, beating off Sergio Aguero. That sounded wrong. Raheem Sterling wins the ball back for City. He takes the ball forward. Sergio Aguero wins it. He gives it away now. Here we go. Anthony Martial wins the ball. And he is dispossessed by City there. It's a free kick, though. He was tumbled over. Raheem Sterling committing the foul. And Martial wins the free kick for United. Get the fuck up the pitch now. Martial plays it to Pogba. Pogba. Do it! Pogba plays that forward pass eventually to Martial. Martial should have definitely just squared it to Luke Shaw, but instead tries to play a more difficult through ball into the area, and it is cut out by Man City. Come on, lads! Where's the urgency here? Get the ball! Luke Shaw dawdling on it. Pogba, don't give it Pogba. He's the king dawdler. What's he doing? Gives it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw down the left. Plays in Martial. Martial all the way back to Lindelof. Lindelof to Pogba. Pogba plays a ball into Lukaku, who wins it. Lukaku, good pass out to the left to Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial, can you get your head up and play a killer ball? No. He turns around, plays it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, what's he going to do? Plays it inside to Paul Pogba. This is better from United. Paul Pogba with a drive and run forward. He shoots from distance. It's absolutely terrible from Paul Pogba. It's at the closing down defence of Man City. And Paul Pogba, there was better options on it than that. I mean, he's got 2 or 3 City shirts closing him down. He elects to have a shot. It's the wrong decision. And Paul Pogba, another piss-poor performance from him. I must say, dreadful. Gundogan's been very good today against us. Another driving run forward. Sterling's the man of the match today, though, I do believe. He's just been so dangerous today for City. He really has been great. Hate to say that. Zinchenko's been good. Aguero's had a reasonably quiet game for him. I hate to say that. For United, who's really performed? David De Gea's poor in between the sticks. Defensively, it's not been terrible. You know, there was Smalling's made some good challenges. Lindelof, of course. Luke Shaw's not been great. Ashley Young's been piss poor as ever. Pereira was average. Fred was average. Pogba's average. Lukaku garbage when he's come on here. You know, Martial Yet to see if he's going to do anything. Lingard, laughable. Absolute joke finishing from the man. And Rashford, maybe the performer out of all the Manchester United players out there on the pitch today, but still, bang bloody average, lads. Bang average from United today, all over the pitch. It's Gash. If you're tuning in here now on the live stream, do us a favour, smash a like on it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this calamitous game of football. If you're a City fan, do one. If you're a United fan, get involved in the comments. Share the pain here. Paul Lucas comments, Romero should get a start next game. I like what you're saying there. Why play people out of form? You should be giving opportunities to people who are desperate to play. And Romero strikes me as that type of character. He's always done well when called upon for different competitions, coming in, deputising for David De Gea. He's always done well. David De Gea deserves to be dropped. I never thought I'd say that, but 4 or 5 games in a row now, he's looked calamitous. He needs a break. Don't know what's going on here. But obviously we're not going to do that because that would just increase the likelihood that he leaves in the summer. And none of us really want that. But then again, if he's not really happy here, then maybe he's not going to fulfill his true abilities every week, which we're seeing at the moment. We're seeing him struggle. Paul Pogba on the ball. What can you do? He plays a ball over the top there. It's very nearly through to Rashford, but in the end, it is just aimless. Well, not aimless, but it is cut out there. And City coming forward once again. Here we go. We won the ball back. Do something, lads. Luke Shaw, can you redeem yourself? Paul Pogba, dreadful. Pogba, you are shite. Pogba gets the ball, gets his head up, plays a through ball straight to City's defender. What are you doing, mate? You're on 300 grand a week, mate. And you're playing football like that. I mean, did you see that, though? He just passed it straight to City's defender. What are you doing? Alex Rudd, thank you for keeping these spammers in check. You're a top man. You're a top man. Your Arsenal side may not be a top side. I can't say much at the moment, but you're a top man. Northern Nightmare said his head always drops when it's not going well. You've said it. Pogba's a melter. When it's not going well, when it's not happening, his head drops. He doesn't seem to have that fight to get back into it. I know in that game against City, when we came back and won 3-2, that was the opposite. But that was just a one-off, man, it seems. Where is this fight and desire from him? That's what I want to know. I'm not seeing that from him on even a semi-regular basis at the moment. Today, his head's dropped. He's gone. Very great point you make there. I totally agree. He's bottled it. Hydro says Pogba is overrated. Raging comments Fred is just dreadful. I mean, you guys are saying it, aren't you? You're right. We're just not up to the standard. You know, I was hopeful for Fred recently because he's looked better. He's looked lively. Last few games not been terrible. In a team of bad performers, he's been one of the less bad performers. But in a game like this against the quality midfield, it is highlighted how shite we are anyway. This video will be ending soon because once the final whistle goes, I'll be jumping on the other video, another live stream, just to give you my full match reaction rant of this calamity of a shitter of a game. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Even though this live stream will end, I'll be coming straight back on the channel with a match reaction for you for this calamitous Manchester Derby game here, which has just approached stoppage time. It's 90 minutes, 5 seconds gone on the clock, 4 minutes of stoppage time. It's all over. It's all over. And United succumb once again to City, who are the superior side of Manchester at the moment. I hate to say it, but it's true. They're outclassing us on the pitch. They're outclassing us in terms of signings, bringing players into the side. The quality they've got out there on the bench, on the pitch is much deeper than us. We are some way off the pace. We've got players like Fred Flintstone and Paul Pogba, freaking Logba himself, stinking it up in the centre park. Fred, I've already said it, but he's been useless tonight. Lingard was terrible, freaking Dwindlard. Lukaku poop. You know, Gashford, David De Gea. It's not good. It's really not good at United at the moment. These lads are not doing it. Fair enough, they should be fighting for their place in the side next year. That's what's wrong about this United side. We've got too many prima donnas. Even if they're not going to be here come the end of the season, at least fight like you want to be here next year. Comment from Justus Signar. All these United players need a heavy whooping. 100%. Well said, pal. Queue up. David Silva's got the man of the match here. They've given it to David Silva. He has been instrumental, to be fair to him. I'd give it to Raheem Sterling. I just think he was such a danger in that first half, especially always going down the left-hand side where he was. Swapped over to the right. It's been a little bit more quiet, but still dangerous, dangerous, dangerous from them. They have just got quality as well. That's the thing. Like systems and tactics and selections and all that does come into it. But if you haven't got the players, like we haven't, if you look at their team, you know, the likes of David Silva, the likes of Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho, they basically outclass us in every single department on the pitch. So what do you really expect from Manchester United at the moment? But yeah, I mean, in the derby, you want to see more fight and desire from the lads than this. This is just ultimate bottle job 2019 from United. This is fucking dreadful. Absolute disgrace. What a bunch of useless tits, honestly. They definitely need sacking. Get rid of a lot of them this summer, man. We need a change at United. I know it's not going to happen. But we do need a big change, a big clear out, because we're never going to get to these heights like this football City are playing with the players that we've got. We've got too many bottle jobs, too many players whose heads go, like Paul Pogba. Fred's not been doing it. We've got too bad of defenders there, the likes of Smalling, the likes of Jones. Luke Shaw, is he even good enough? I think, give him a benefit of the doubt, but today he's not been great. Ashley Young, you are just garbage, mate! Do one! I'm going to seriously unleash the demon on this rant video in a minute. So don't you go anywhere, lads. Don't go anywhere. This stream will end very shortly, but I will come straight back on here with a rant video because I'm pissed off with this performance. The lack of ability we've got at this club is shocking. The lack of the amount of prima donnas we've got is glaring. Sanchez has come on as a substitute late on in the game to do something. I haven't even seen that Bruno Mars print since he's come on. Lukaku does one thing, gets a freaking ball and hoofs it wide past the goal. What the fuck? We've got a bunch of useless tits. Ashley Young on the ball, taking it forward down the right-hand side. Somebody kneecap him! Paul Pogba in the centre of the park, a.k.a. Logba. That's it. Time's pretty much up. That's basically it. What a garbage performance from Manchester United. Luke Shaw with a last gasp cross in. No. Takes it back, gives it to Pogba. What's Pogba going to do? Nothing! Just blow the final whistle, ref. This is a garbage performance. Save me from any more of this shit. Paul Pogba edging the area. What's he going to do? He does nothing! He gives it to Lukaku, actually. Good pass. Oh, but he tries an overhead kick. It's calamitous. He suddenly thinks he's Pele. He thinks he's turned into Pele. You are not Pele, Paul Pogba. You are not. Right, lads, that's the end of the game. United second best in every department. What a pile of wank. Outclassed, outpossessed, outdone by Man City at Old Trafford. It's a calamity. Sort your freaking selves out, honestly. The players we've got in our side are just not up to the standard. Pogba, where's your bollocks, mate? Fred, sort yourself out. Poor performance from him. Lingard, you pigeon-faced melter. Shocking. Right, guys, that's the end of the live stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. Come back in a minute. I'm going to be back on with a rant video. I'm going to go to town on these pricks. I'll see you soon. Have yourselves a good one. Thanks for stopping in on the live stream. If you enjoyed it, smash a like on it. If you want to see more of these Match Companions live commentaries throughout the game, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you soon. Don't go